Hi, this is Pastor John. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the difference between fear and prudence. It can be confusing at times, and I think this time in our nation, knowing the difference between the two is really important. I was walking on the treadmill today, this afternoon, and I got some bad news. Uh, the Canadian and U.S. border has been shut down to non-essential traffic, and the reason why it's bad news for myself and undoubtedly a lot of other people, but in particular myself, is because my son is flying in from Australia. And he's supposed to be flying in on Saturday along with his group from his graduate studies program. And they're supposed to be flying into Montreal and driving to Potsdam in upper New York State. And of course, with the travel ban as far as non-essential travel, that's going to make things awful difficult. I don't know exactly what to look at as far as going forward, but I guess the big thing is that as I processed the bad news, I came to understand something's going to work out. I just trust that something's going to work out. You see, the Apostle John wrote in his first letter in the fourth chapter, in the 18th verse, there's no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love, and those are true words. We can get to the place where we can be confident in God's love, but there's also this element as far as prudence is concerned. In Proverbs 22:3, it says, "The prudent sees danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty." God has given us a brain. He's given us reason. He's given us common sense so that we can exercise it. And certainly we don't want to be foolish as far as exercising wisdom, as far as the directions to go and what to do, especially in this day and age when the coronavirus is wreaking havoc in our country. And there is no shortage of fear, but there's also, in some sectors of our population, there's no shortage of prudence. There's a lot of people who are meeting and going out and having a grand old time and not social distancing and what have you, because they just think that there's nothing to fear. You can err on both sides. You can be consumed with fear, but on the other hand, you can lack prudence. And that's the challenge that we're faced with today. I think the important thing that we need to understand for those of us who are a little bit older and might be fearful, we need to understand that God is for us. God wants the best for us. He's going to take care of us. And for those who perhaps are a little bit younger, a little bit less on the, prone towards fear, maybe even possibly reckless, they might want to consider what would be prudent. That those things that you do as far as spreading coronavirus between yourselves might not affect you, but they could affect some other people. It's really important to try to take others into mind when you're doing what you do. So I hope this helps, and I'm please know that I'm praying for you and hoping the best for you, and I know that God is with you and for you and is going to take care of you.